the Everything Lydia show is now in session. Lydia the lawyer presiding.
Order in this courtroom set. Please be seated, everyone. Yes, we are all seated. All right, today we are going to have such an exciting day. First thing on the calendar, we have the cross-examination portion of this show. And I will be cross-examining my very beautiful, brand new sister queens here, Long Island sister queens. First here we have, and again, just so you guys all know, we have Gina Cardellina and Jenna Tirado.
Yep.
We have Miss Long Island Teen,
yes,
just crowned, and Miss Long Island 2015.
Yes. Yep,
and
exciting.
To my left over here, we have the very beautiful Jessie Rico Simeone.
Yes.
Who just got married recently. Yes. And she proudly holds the title of Miss Long Island 2013. And I'm proud to say that I was her judge, so she's my baby. So we're going to be cross-examining these beautiful ladies. Then we're going to have our Legally Kind segment. And what we're going to do during that portion is I'm going to be asking all my beautiful queens here, including Jessie, about their platforms, their chosen platforms, because unlike other systems, in Miss Long Island, you actually have to promote a particular cause that you feel strongly about. And finally, we're going to have our Courtroom Beauty segment, which is one of my favorites. And we're going to be discussing what it takes to be a beauty queen. And I'm hoping you will share some beauty tips with us and other information that our audience members will be able to take back and use. All right, so first things first. First we have, yes, all right, here, the wrong one, because I knew this was going to happen, Gina Cardellina. Now, like I said, you were crowned Miss Long Island Teen 2015. Now,
yes,
tell us a little bit about yourself, just your background, very briefly.
Well, I'm Gina Cardellina. I'm 17 years old, and I just graduated from Fall Park Memorial High School. So in the fall, I'm actually going to University of Rhode Island, and I'm planning on majoring in entrepreneurial management, which I'm very excited about. And I've only done pageants for 2 years, so winning Miss Long Island was a really great accomplishment for me. And I love kickboxing. I just started it in November, and I've been doing it for a few months now, and I've learned a lot of self-defense, which I feel is very important, not only for boys, but for girls, because if you ever put in a situation, I mean, I know how to defend myself now.
You're preaching to the choir. You know, I have a program, Stylish Safety, Black Belt. We'll have to talk after this.
Yes, definitely. It's pretty cool.
I think I need to recruit you as one of our representatives for Stylish Safety, right?
So, yeah, I really love that. And I was a cheerleader in high school, which I made a lot of friends, separate friends from my normal group of friends, which was fun. And pageantry just has been so amazing for me because I've become so much more confident in myself. And I've learned so many different hidden tricks and stuff, and I've become better at speaking and promoting myself because I used to be really shy and I didn't like to talk in front of crowds, but from pageantry it's really helped.
You have no choice now.
I really have no choice, yeah.
You've been thrown into that spotlight.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And then we have here Jenna Tirado. Now you won the title of Miss Long Island 2015. And I want everyone to know I was in the audience, so I watched you be crowned and I watched you take over the directorship. So tell us a little bit about just a background about yourself a little.
Okay, well, my name is Jenna Tirado, of course. I'm 20 years old. I'm currently a junior. I'm going into my junior year of college at Binghamton University. I'm pre-med biology right now. I want to become a pediatrician or a doctor of some sort. What else can I say about myself? I'm a cheerleader as well. I cheer in college. I also cheered in high school competitively. It was a really fun time. I love cheerleading. It's a really good way to stay in shape, and I just think it's just something that every girl, it's like a dream to become a cheerleader, so I love doing it.
I was a cheerleader too.
Yeah, every girl was a cheerleader. Every girl.
Oh, you weren't?
Cheerleader, were you a dancer?
I was.
Oh, there you go.
You have to do something.
You gotta do something.
You two, I have to tell you, aside from having similar first names, I see a photograph of you. Okay, I want to show this right here. I look at this photo and I say, oh my God, they look like twins. Look at these two girls. And I have to tell you, look at the gowns. They're both similar. They were both kind of beige and sparkly. They match my little curtains back here.
I guess the judges knew what they were looking for.
They knew. They got it
very
right.
similar people.
Absolutely.
Even yesterday they were saying, are you guys sisters? And
Oh,
we were
a
like,
lot of people
well, we're
get sick.
sisters in the pageant world. They're like, no, but
No,
like,
it's real
are you guys
sisters.
related? And Jenna's mom's like, I mean, you guys could both pass as my daughter. So.
This is the crowning moment. I love these photos.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. Where look how
always the
excited
best.
you look. I love that. And then we also have, oh, look at Gina here. Beautiful. Look
My
at that big
face.
smile. These are priceless. I love,
No,
love,
they
love,
are.
love
They
these.
are.
And sitting to my left is the very beautiful Jessie Rico Simeone. Now, is it just Jessie Simeone?
Well, I'm changing my name, but I'm keeping Jessie Rico for pageant and business portion of it because that's how people know me.
Yes.
You know?
So you were Miss Long Island 2013.
I was.
And now, aside from being a teacher, I know you're a teacher at
I am a
Westbury,
teacher. Mm-hmm.
which we knew each other actually indirectly before you even competed in the
Yes,
pageant.
yes.
And you teach what grade?
I teach second grade.
Second grade, and you're
Mm-hmm.
still doing that as well?
I am. I start soon. A couple weeks. I have to go set up my classroom.
But even more excitedly, because we're talking about pageants, is you just became the co-director
I did.
of the Miss Long Island and Miss Long Island teen
did.
pageants.
Along
Tell us a
with-
little bit about that.
Yeah, along with my business partner Sabrina Mastrangelo, who actually just left yesterday for FIT in the
Ah,
city.
yes.
That's
That's her, by the way.
Been here.
That's Sabrina and Jessie.
We are the best together. We
So
are the
cute.
new co-directors of the Miss Long Island pageant. We're producing the pageant, and we actually started our own production company called Ultimate Crown Productions, and we will be producing the next pageant, which will be in August.
Very exciting. Well, one day you're going to have to call upon me to
I will.
to be a judge
We
again.
can have a returning
and I
judge.
just want everyone to
Without
see
a
this
doubt.
was last year. With you still had your crown on. This was me when I was Mrs. New York, Mrs. Corporate America when you were Miss Long
Corporate
Island. So there we
America.
go. That's our
I
cute picture
might have to do
together.
a Mrs. pageant one day, right?
Yes,
I'm
now that
married?
you're
I know.
absolutely, I could be your coach.
Okay, all right.
And I just wanted to mention that Lori Thomas, who is a former director, is also a very dear friend of mine, and we are actually pageant sisters as well in the
Yes.
international system, among others. And you're taking over the reins from her.
I am. Lori
Yeah.
actually put Sabrina and I together. She contacted us together and thought we'd be a great pair. And Sabrina was my pageant sister prior to it, but we had never thought about being business partners until Lori had kind of brought it to the front. And it's turned out to be an amazing partnership. Sabrina was Miss New York Teen 2012. And so she's in 17 magazine modeling, so she's got
she's
all
amazing.
that.
Yes.
And then I have my whole business thing, so we really do complement each other very, very well.
That's awesome. All right, since this is cross-examination and I'm supposed to be the mean lawyer, all right, what I did was, in the martini glass, I've written a few questions. Now, why don't you take one first and pull one out?
Start it up.
Yeah, read the question and give us a quick
Uh-oh.
answer.
It's like on stage.
Yes.
I know. This is what happens. This is honestly the most difficult part
It is.
of a pageant.
is.
Is
No, it
when
definitely is.
your nerves are kind of, shuddering, shaking. You're standing up there and you have no idea what you're going to be asked. So I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay, here we go. What was your most embarrassing moment in your life? Okay, well, this is actually really funny. So for one night on Black Friday, I worked at American Eagle. They asked my friend, she worked there, they said, do you have any other people that can work for us? And whatever, so I did it. So somebody needed a pair of boxers, but the boxers were in the lines, through the ropes. So I went to go hop over the rope and ended up tripping on the rope, flat out, falling on my face in the middle of American Eagle on Black Friday. So people
love it.
literally were staring at me like, oh my God. And I'm an employee, so everyone was looking at me like I had 10 heads. Like, it was so embarrassing.
Did you get up and do the ta-da?
I stood up and I was like, I'm okay. I sprung up. I'm like, I'm okay. Nobody worry. It was really embarrassing.
That's very cute. All right, here you go. Next question.
If you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why?
I love these.
Let's see.
So
thought-provoking.
I like broccoli because I just feel like it's like skinny on the bottom and then it just sprouts. It's so pretty at the top.
Aw.
And I like broccoli. It's my favorite vegetable, so I'd
Excellent.
be broccoli.
All right, here, you're not out of this. You're still a pageant girl.
Gracious. I just told you I don't like being in the spotlight.
I know, well, you're not here.
What is something about yourself that not many people know and that you don't want many people to know? Well, why am I supposed to say it then if I don't want people to know? Oh my goodness.
Cross-examination.
That is so hard. Well, probably that I'm actually, everyone thinks it's hilarious, but because I was Miss Long Island and I'm in the spotlight, I really don't like being it. It's almost embarrassing to say because every time I say it, everyone's like, you're Miss Long Island, you're being ridiculous. But it is. I was nervous to get on stage and host the pageant that day. I asked Sabrina. Sabrina's a pro.
Aww.
Me, I was so nervous backstage.
But you were very good. Very
thank
eloquent,
you.
very polished.
Thank you. I do really well as a teacher because my peers, I mean, they're not my peers, they're younger than me, but otherwise it gets a little nerve-wracking to be in front of your peers. So I'm enjoying being out of the spotlight and just being proud of them. So
all right,
don't ask me any more questions.
This is no. This is going to be. I'm going to ask the question. You're just going to shoot out an answer. Which celebrity would you most want to have dinner with, and what would you cook for them?
Ooh.
Who's going first?
Gina?
Me?
Sure.
I want to go.
All right. Celebrity. Justin Timberlake.
And what would you cook for him?
Probably,
Pressure.
oh my God, the pressure. Probably like a chicken parm dinner, you know, something really
Italian.
Italian and saucy. Spice it up a little bit.
I like that. Yes.
I would have to say Ariana Grande. I love Ariana Grande. And I would probably
take a
make
number.
tacos. I love tacos, so I love making tacos. It's really fun. So
Okay. Jess.
I love Mark Wahlberg. And my husband loves that I like Mark Wahlberg because he likes to go to all his movies, so I'll go just because Mark Wahlberg's in it.
All right.
And my husband would probably say I wouldn't cook him anything because he makes fun of me that I don't
That you can't cook.
So
All
I'd
right,
probably
you're a
order
winner.
pizza and tell him to deal with it or something. I don't know.
I love that. And the only other question is, if you could be on the cover of any magazine, which one would it be and why?
Vogue.
Yes,
I would definitely have to say Vogue. It's like the #1, top of the charts. Everyone
That's what
wants
everyone
to be
aspires
on it.
to be.
yeah, I would say Teen Vogue, but
Yeah. I like Self magazine. And now that I'm getting older, you know, I can't be on Teen Vogue anymore. I don't think they put 26-year-olds on it. But Self magazine, everyone's always so fit on the front cover,
That's
so
true.
they look great.
And they do a lot of airbrushing. I love that. It's really good.
Oh, okay. Then
All right.
Never themselves.
Now let's talk. Now we're going to transition to our Legally Kind segment where we talk about charities and giving back and things like that. So why don't we start with you? Now your chosen platform is what and why
breast
did you
cancer
pick?
awareness.
Okay.
And I chose this because my mom passed away from breast cancer this past year, so it's really near and dear to my heart. And I just want to bring emphasis to early detection because it could save many lives. So I want to work with a bunch. I did the Avon Breast Cancer Walk last year, so I'm hoping to do that again. And it was a 40-mile walk throughout the 5 boroughs of New York City, and I raised over $7,000 in under 3 weeks. Which is a really great accomplishment for me, so I want to do that. And then I also got in contact with the Nassau County Health Center, and they have these vans, and they're early mammogram-like vans. So the politicians will go to like certain towns near me, and I already volunteered to work at the mammogram trucks, and people that don't have a lot of opportunity and don't have health insurance, they can go and it's easy and it's fast
Wonderful.
and save lives.
Well, I just want you to know, and I will say this publicly, whatever we as a group here, not only with the show, but all of our friends, whatever we can do to help you with that, it'll be our pleasure.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank
and
you.
I applaud you for working with an organization, and it must be so difficult for you, and difficult yet
It's
fulfilling.
rewarding, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Aw.
being so young.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Gina.
Jenna.
Jenna.
You were so close.
It was so good.
It's okay. Right, so my platform is the American Heart Association.
Yes.
My father was diagnosed with heart disease, and he also had a heart attack. He went through a couple surgeries, he went through the whole process. My grandmother unfortunately passed away. She had 3 blocked arteries and instantly died of a heart attack. So heart disease does run in my family. I really want to raise awareness because by the age of 20 years old, most people don't know this, but you really should start learning about your heart, checking your cholesterol levels and stuff like that, because once you hit 20, your risk factors increase. So you really need to start watching what you eat. You need to start eating healthier, working out more, exercising 3 times a week with 30 minutes a day, something like that. And I really want to get into the schools and teach children because at 20 years old, you're already in a habit.
Right.
So you don't want to break your habits most of the time. But if you start when you're younger, when you're about like elementary school and stuff like that, and you start changing, the French fries for the apples, or you start working out a little bit more, and it doesn't even have to be working out, it could be soccer, getting into sports. It'll really just start the momentum to really eating healthy and protecting your heart and heart disease and stroke. And it's the #1 leading killer in both men and women.
Yes.
People don't realize that. They would say, if you say, what do you think is the #1 leading killer? They'll say cancer. Cancer is the #1 answer, but it's really heart disease.
Well, yeah, I just went to a funeral, as a matter of fact, for an older man who went in for a heart valve replacement, and he didn't make it. And, and it wasn't even, you just don't know. You just
touches
don't know.
many
And I think
people.
they're both
Yeah.
wonderful platforms, and you're going to have a great year. with these.
We hope.
You will. You will. And Jessie, just briefly, I know when you were Miss Long Island, what was your platform?
Child advocacy was my platform. It worked very well with being an elementary school teacher, and children just being extremely important to me. I kind of like what Jenna was saying was that children are our future, so you have to start them young. So start
Can
them
we
young.
start singing? Children are our future. Treat them well.
I have the worst voice ever. My husband's gonna freak out when he hears me singing on key.
It's so cute.
So yeah, it was child advocacy, but it is. You have to start them young with everything. In elementary schools, their
Absolutely.
foundation, reading, writing, so it makes them a better adult as they grow up.
Yeah.
So that was my platform.
Habits start
Wonderful.
there. They start when you're younger. Yeah, exactly.
I think it's great. And I love the fact that, again, I'm repeating this, I did say this earlier, but this particular system, there's no requirement in the USA/Universe system, which is the Trump system,
Right.
to actually have a platform and to promote a cause. And I love the fact that with Long Island that you are required.
Right.
So you have to give your 30-second speech when you go up there, and you have to answer a question. Well, actually, most of the interview is really, a lot
it's
of it is
based on
regarding.
Hire
platform.
off your platform.
Yeah, which
And
I
I
think
feel
is
like
great.
it produces just fabulous queens because they already know their
Absolutely.
stuff. They
Yeah.
already, they know their facts. They know
Yeah.
everything about because they're already invested in something. Instead of becoming invested once they're crowned,
Right.
they already have the background, so they're
That's
ready
exactly
to,
right. Crowns with a cause.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I think it's great. I really, really love that. Couple of questions. I mean, I think I mentioned to you earlier, I held a few titles. And I would say that one of the questions that has been repetitively asked of me is, well, how would you do a beauty pageant? It's so demeaning to women, and it's condescending, and you're exploiting yourself. Here, it's all about beauty, and it's shallow. How would you answer that? Because so many people, love to
don't.
put that on the
Right.
internet,
They do.
because you do see a lot of criticism. What do you think of that?
I think that pageantry comes with a mindset, and we need to have a very strong mindset, and having a strong mindset also comes with your body. So when we're coming up there on stage in our bathing suits, it's because we're strong enough to do it. Also, we've been working hard enough to do it.
Well, it's about a fit lifestyle.
Yeah, it's about living
a
fit.
healthy lifestyle. You were just
Healthy-
talking about it with your cause.
Exactly, healthy
Yeah.
mind, healthy body, and I think when people approach you and they say, it's so demeaning to women to strut your stuff, but it's not. We're working hard for what we're doing, and
Yeah.
I think we're taking time out of our lives to make ourselves better, and we should show it off.
Yeah.
If someone wants to look at me in my swimsuit now, I welcome them.
Yeah, bring it on. I worked hard for
Young and
this.
pretty. And do you want to supplement
Yeah,
that?
I believe that pageantry is just very rewarding. Like Jenna said, you work so hard for something, and then to be crowned, it's just all your hard work is paid off. And
Exactly.
pageantry, it's also a lot of it's a confidence booster for girls that aren't confident in themselves. It's a great way to not only be able to speak better, but you feel like you look beautiful.
I agree
so it's
with
a confidence
that. Hey,
booster.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about it, Jess?
Well, I feel like, media changes things, to make it sound better for them. So,
Well, media, anything that's more controversial or irreverent, that's what makes money.
Of course. So when you
yeah.
watch the pageants, they focus on the bikini, walking around in a bikini. You don't see a private interview beforehand. The things that you don't see are all the things that make them amazing, besides the fact that they can walk on stage in a bikini. So honestly, I wouldn't be a businesswoman right now if I hadn't done pageantry. I never would have met Lori. I never would have met you. I never would have been crowned. So now I have my own business, and I'm a teacher. I'm a very strong woman, and I think only strong women can do that. So I think that
I agree with everything you said, and I think that really you hit upon all of the points that I would say if someone asked me that question. I think it builds confidence and self-esteem, because it takes a lot of courage to get up there. And forget the swimsuit fitness wear, I don't care what it is, but just to answer questions, kind of like I tortured you, to present yourself in such a way that you do have the confidence. And I think that the interview skills, I think if you were looking at it strictly from a business point of view, you're sitting on during an interview, you're young women that are going to be one day sitting in front of someone interviewing for a job.
Exactly.
This is a job. And that was your interview process, and I cannot stress enough how important it is to just learn how to answer questions that are asked of you instead of just giving some random answer, right?
When I had when I got my teaching job, I left the interview and called Lori Thomas, who was the producer of the pageant director, and she's the one who trained me to be, to compete. And I called her and I was like, I nailed it.
Yes,
thank you.
Exactly.
Because and my father will say all the time how he wasn't really into pageants when I first started doing it because I was 16 and I'm his little baby girl and I'm strutting around in a bathing suit. And to this day, he said it's the best thing I ever did because it's made me who I am today and it's amazing.
And it's not for everyone. I mean, there are women that I know that have confidence and they walk into a room that, you know, they shine and they have confidence, but they would never do a beauty pageant. Hecklers. But speaking of beauty pageants and things that make you go home. All right, so I had to do this because we always have fun here on the Everything Lydia show, and your pageant went off without a hitch. I mean, it was really great. You did well. You guys were just spectacular, stunning. But there are moments. So here's, for example, put the crown on. The crown falls off the head.
I think that happens all the time.
I think
it's
that was
like a rite
great.
of passage when you win.
Yeah, I like that one. And then we have, I love this one. So this was in the USA pageant where 2 years in a row they fell.
Look, girls.
This was Miss USA. They fell. And they blamed it on their gown because their gown got stuck on their heel.
And I believe they both made it to the next cut.
I believe they did. So like David Letterman.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, someone's here that I'm not allowed to say this, but the accidental the JJ exposure. Nothing's here. Look, you can't see it, but you could kind of tell, like the Sharon Stone thing and the costume malfunction. So we have that.
The short dress problem.
Oh, this was hysterical. There's a video on the internet, and I think this was, Venezuela perhaps? But anyway, she ripped off her sarong and she accidentally untied her swimsuit.
Really? That was on TV?
It's on YouTube.
Wow.
I don't know if they cut,
They probably cut that part.
but it's hysterical. So
we're not going to use sarongs in the long
all you guys in the audience here, you're all going to go to YouTube and check that one out.
Oh my God.
Oh, this was good too. This one's butt exposure.
Oh,
so this one here, she had on this gown. And what happened was there was a little tie also, and she somehow, something got attached, and she ripped off the skirt. And thank God she had like really cute thong on, and her picture looks really good.
Oh yes, that was the
I would have been like, this is great. And I think she probably won that one. I can't do this one because it's not appropriate, but suffice it to say.
Oh my God.
Put it this way, it's a dromedary. Right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is not good, so you have to make sure that with your swimsuits.
You need to make sure you stand, how you pose.
You need, it's
and finally, this is in honor of Janet Jackson, the nip slip. That never happened to me, ever.
Ever?
No, nothing ever has happened to me like that.
Don't say that.
I'm so fortunate.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're pretty secure today. So
I'm good, I'm good. All right, so we got through that. Now, courtroom beauty.
Let's do it.
You guys are just so beautiful. You are. You just are.
Thank you.
And you know what? Can I tell you, judges? You cannot lie to judges. They know.
No,
they know. When you came up on stage and I was your judge, I mean, and it's not just about physical beauty. It is truly about who you are as a person. And we were talking about, again, we're repeating ourselves, confidence, self-esteem, how you speak, how you carry yourself. And you just have that moment. It's your night. You can compete on another day with another set of judges, and you probably won't win.
Sure.
Me, on the other hand, I would, but
you would win all the time.
I'm just kidding.
It's almost like your stars align when it all happens.
It is true. But it's very, very true because I've judged and I've viewed and I've participated, and it's just your night. It's either your night or it's not, or day.
Yeah,
right.
It happens.
So. But anyway, so I want to talk a little bit about your beauty secrets and your beauty tips because everyone out in my audience wants to know. For example, I'm going to give mine. See these lovely nails? And I was just telling the girls, I knew I'd be holding up papers. So these are stick-on nails, just so everyone knows, and I have no problem sharing that. That's one of my secrets, that if I'm going out for an event and I haven't had a chance to have a manicure, like Kiss makes them, and they self-stick. And you just stick them on and then put them in hot water and they peel right off.
Want me to share somebody else's secret quick? Marina?
Yes.
Marina Montez, Miss Long Island 2011. The year she won, she was putting on her nails like backstage.
Ah,
Swear.
I gotta love
I'm not kidding.
They look pretty good.
Did it quick.
I mean, I have fake, and they almost look identical.
Exactly.
Identical.
And it cost Jenna much more than it cost you, too.
I think these are like $6.50.
Exactly.
This was like $35. So
wow.
There goes
Beauty
my
tip?
money.
Anything that you'd like to share with our audience?
Beauty tip. Oh, I love lotion. So I have this Victoria's Secret lotion, and it makes you sparkle in the light.
I
have that.
So yeah, that's my #1 beauty tip. I love to sparkle when I'm shining in some light, so that's definitely my #1 beauty tip.
Okay.
When
Yes.
I'm on stage competing for pageants, I always wear white eyeliner because I just feel like my eyes pop. So
Instead of the black on the underneath
I'll do like
part,
the brown,
or-
yeah, like a brown eyeliner on like over here.
Yes.
But then on like the waterline, I'll do
Yes.
like a white because it really makes my eyes pop.
Oh, it makes
Yeah.
them look.
Makes them look bigger.
All right. Well, also another secret is right before you put in Visine in your eyes.
Yes.
Because I happen to be allergic to fluorescent lights, so these are actually LEDs, I think. So as the day progresses, my eyes will get worse.
worse.
And it's not because of the martini next to it. All right, Jessie, your tip.
I would just say, I don't know if this is very, everyone says it, but moisturize and take care of your face. People always tell me I have beautiful skin, but thank you, but I don't wear makeup on a normal basis. If I'm, coming to a show or I'm going out for an event or something, I do, but during the day, every day I don't wear makeup, and I just make sure I moisturize a lot.
I'm such a big fan of that since, I'm a lot older than all of you, but ever since I was much younger, I was always a fan of washing my face every single night and putting on, I happen to use Estee Lauder. The Night Repair, the Time Zone, the eye cream, the toner. It's a
You've
mess.
added more.
But it's working.
But
Your
I have
skin,
to
you look
thank you.
flawless.
Thank you.
You look flawless.
Not bad for an almost 50-year-old, huh?
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
So, but it is. It's
Yeah.
it's such an important
It's
thing
important.
is moisturizer and water. Drink water.
Yes,
and I
everyone
don't
always
drink.
says
I
that.
don't drink enough of that. But so those are our tips, everyone. So
Yes.
right for the day.
That's all we got.
All right. So now, if someone wants to book an appearance, how do they get in touch with you, Jessie? You guys, what do we do? Because I want to bring you around.
Yeah,
Better
contact
contacting
Jessie.
and then Jessie will forward us.
What's your email?
Well, you can contact us at director@ultimatecrown.com. The website, we have an Ultimate Crown production website that transfers you to the Long Island page, and that will also give you the director email and phone number as well.
Yes.
And we really kind of put them out after they get in touch with us. We don't want anybody contacting them
No.
privately. You
No.
know, we want to keep them nice and safe.
Right.
So just contact myself and Sabrina, and then we will get them there as long as they're available.
Great. So just repeat it. So it's director
at ultimatecrown.com.
ultimatecrown.com. But you also
Ultimate
mentioned
Crown.
the website is Ultimate Crown Productions.
Yep. You can Google that, and it'll bring you directly to the Miss Long Island pageant website, which will have all our information at the bottom.
All right. What are you going to be doing this year? Tell us a little bit about what you have in mind, your plans.
Well, coming up on the 25th, we actually have like a golf outing to
Golf
attend,
outing. So
so
that's
that'll
gonna
be
be
really
Yeah.
fun.
Where's that? Do you know?
St. James,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe. Yes, I think
And
it's
then
St.
we're
James.
also prepping for the New York pageant in January,
Oh,
which
that's
is
I go to
really
that every year.
exciting.
That is a lot of fun. I'll be
Yeah.
there.
It's going to be
Who
really
are you
fun.
on?
So we're going to be prepping for that.
Okay.
And then we have the Heart Association
Yep,
Walk
we're gonna
in
do
September. And it
the
also
American
goes
Heart
for-
Association walk we have coming up. But yeah, also just preparing really for states. We're really excited. And we're excited to work with Jessie and
Yeah,
Sabrina.
so
They've been
excited.
there. They know exactly what to do. They're trained. They're ready.
Now, as far as your wardrobe for the New York pageant, are you wearing different gowns, you think? Or?
Yes,
Yes.
we
You
both
are.
decided that we want to do some new gowns.
I would too, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's an excuse to buy new
Absolutely.
gowns.
Exactly.
That's going to be so exciting. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And I will be
you.
in the audience watching you.
Thank
Thank
you.
And I think some of my friends who are sitting out here will be out here too. And Jessie, thank you for being here.
Yes.
And congratulations on taking over the directorship.
much.
And
We'll have to
I
hang
know-
out at New York, because
Oh,
I'll be there
absolutely.
now.
Yes,
Coaching.
you'll be running around. Except don't be like the women at the what do you call it, toddlers and tiaras.
Oh, running around. Well, it depends on how crazy they make me. They may be calling me like, and then I'm going to be frazzled. Yeah,
No,
I'm
I know.
excited
That'll
though
be
to just
great.
watch and watch them.
Yes,
it's going to be fun.
yes. So thank you, ladies. And this show is adjourned until next Monday at 2:30 p.m. It'll either be a new show or possibly a rerun of a prior show.
Okay.
And if there's any portion of this show that anyone might have missed, you can go to www.thedailyblue.com. And always remember, if you have a legal question, you can reach out to me at asklydiathelawyer.com. And remember to go check your ordinary at the door, go live that remarkable life, and we'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye, everyone.